Alright, so that's a little preview on today's video. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be putting together the Suzuki RM125 motor today. I won't be doing it for almost a month and a half because I'm going to be going to the United States. But don't worry, I have plenty of bikes to work on there and plenty of videos coming for you guys. So content won't be an issue. With that being said, this week's video is going to be more of a vlog video. I'm going to show you guys what I did to my Bolega, as I just gave you guys a little preview. I also gave you guys a little preview on a new bike that we have in here. So if you guys want to stay tuned for those things and you guys are interested in hearing those, then stay listening to the video. Then stay tuned and we recently had the KTM motor rebuild. So as you guys can see, the KTM is no longer in the garage, and now I have a CRF250R. So I sold the KTM and I bought the CRF250R just because for me the KTMs are really nice when they're new and everything, but after a few years the KTM motors are not durable and they have a lot of things that are just really extra maintenance, such as the hydraulic clutch, hydraulic chain tensioner inside of the motor for the cam chain, and just a lot of extra things that other Japanese motorcycle manufacturers have a lot more simpler and aren't going to go as bad as easy. So after having a KTM for a while, and I've had Yamaha and Hondas in the past, and I also have a Suzuki now, if it's not a KTM two-stroke with a carburetor, then it really doesn't interest me anymore, because they have a lot of electric start problems, a lot of fuel pump problems, they have a lot of crankshaft problems. Those KTMs have a lot of problems in their four-strokes, especially with their injectors and their timing and everything like that. So with that, I'm going to show you guys this new CRF. I'm really happy about the bike. The bike is super fast. On the papers and whatnot, or like on like the specs, the KTM is supposed to be a little bit faster. It has a little bit more horsepower. I believe the CRF is 38, 39 horsepower, and the KTM was just a little over 40. I believe it was 40.39 horsepower, the KTM. So that's really only a 1 to 2 horsepower difference, which isn't a big difference. And I feel like the CRF has more power because I feel like the power is more usable because it is a low RPM bike. So well, not super low RPM because it's a motocross bike, but you find the power around 8 to 10,000 RPM, where in the KTM you were finding the power from 10,000 to 14,000 RPM, which was really pro level and really hard to use. So I believe that the CRF is going to be an all-around better bike. I also was not a fan of the WP suspension for the KTM, so I'm super excited to put a few more hours on this bike. And I want to show you guys everything I'm going to do to it as well. Okay, so while we sit here and look at the CRF, I'm going to the United States to pick up parts in my hometown Chicago. So I'm going to go there next week and I'm going to buy a bunch of parts for this CRF. So we're going to do a motor rebuild. We'll throw in a new piston, a new timing chain, new valve components and whatnot, and make sure that that top end is 100% perfect and that we will not have future problems. This bike also has beautiful mufflers, but since I'm going to the States to work, I'm also going to be throwing on a pair of Yoshimuras on the CRF. So wait for the sound comparison of the Yoshimuras. And I'm gonna buy grip tape for the CRF, for the frame, and just various components. I'll obviously change the graphics so that they'll be my graphics and not someone else's, because I just got the bike. And then on the Honda, I'll be starting the project build. I mean, on the Suzuki, I'll be starting the project build. I'll be buying all the plastics for it. I'll have a bit more money when I come back, so I'll be sending the frame to get painted and whatnot. The motor pieces I will have, and I'll be putting the motor together. So this Suzuki's gonna look super awesome when I come back. And this Honda already looks awesome, but it will look better. What's up, guys? So I know this video wasn't super exciting or anything like that, so I'm going to start this bike up for you guys so you guys can see how it runs. Alright guys, so that is all I really have planned for this vlog video. I'm not quite sure what else to do, because as I had said before, my plans had been a little bit ruined because I was missing the I had the shifting drum damaged in my RM125 and I didn't notice that. So I'm not going to be able to put together the motor this week. So this week's video, I had already said, is going to be more of a vlog video. I will keep you guys updated if anything else interesting happens in the week. But on that note, this is going to be it, and I hope you guys have an awesome week. Please like, comment, or subscribe. That would be so much appreciated. And just have an amazing week, everyone. Thanks so much for watching the video.